Our third demo starts with the model we have seen before on our Saga orchestration model, and this model will be changed into Composable Enterprise type of application, which means it will bring the PBC to implement this full application with the model we have created before on our server. So to try that, I will just open another window and draw another event stream model. On this board, I will make two of them, the delivery and product bounding context. So for the first, I will bring the delivery first. So I'll just say delivery service, and then bring this bounding context and name it delivery. Put these two commands, name it start delivery and cancel delivery. Put the new aggregate, name it delivery, and put in some attributes we have been putting in before. Product name, product ID, status, make it into integer type and name it quantity, and string type for user ID. And then I'll put in some domain events, which is connected to the commands by request and response. And also I will say delivery started event and synchronize these attributes from the aggregate, and delivery cancelled event with the same attributes from this aggregates. And then it needs a read model to show the delivery list and check query for aggregate. Now this is the new model we have created to put it in as a PBC to our previous model, which means I will delete this delivery bounded context and bring this new model into our previous model and make it work the same. So I'll save it on my server. And then I'll move on to home page, and I'll draw a new model. And this time I'll draw a model of product aggregate. So I'll name it product service and draw a new bounded context. And here I will put this command decrease stock and increase stock, and then put in the new aggregate. Change the key value into string type. And name product ID. And then I'll get the name of the product and get the number of stock and get the order information by order ID. Then I'll bring these two domain events from the command. Relate them as a request and response type. And name these events into like stock decreased and synchronize the attributes. And also I'll name it stock increased. And then I need one more command, which is coming from the manager to register product. I'll put in this actor manager. And then we need new event named product registered. And also we need the same attributes. And it needs read model to show the status of products, make product list, and check query for aggregate. So it is done now. I'll save it to server, name it product service action, save it. Now our first step is done, and let's check. I'll check if these two models I have created is put it in this mine tab. As you can see here, there are two models we have created just now, deliver service and product service. So this time I'll move on to this Saga orchestration model and delete these two bounding contexts. And then I'll bring this PBC. As you can see, there are two services we have created, delivery and product. I'll check this version 1 and select them. Then this bounding context will be created automatically. This works as exactly same delivery bounding context we have been seeing here. And our next PBC will bring the product service. So I'll put it like here. And as we have tried before, you can just link this request and response. I'll name it number 2. So when the order is placed, the order saga works to start delivery, and then when this delivery start event is published, it comes back to order saga. And then when this step is done, I'll name it number 3. Number 4 is moving on to this decrease stock command. I'll name it number 4. And when the stock has been successfully decreased, this stock decrease event is being published, and the information is getting back to order saga policy. Name it number 5. And then this saga pattern is being completed by start number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. It comes to the end. So when you check the code from here, then as you can see, there is of course order aggregate coming from this file, which is bringing the information from this order bounding context and brings the aggregate policy and all this saga pattern as well. And our new thing is it is bringing the name of bounding context like this, and when you get into this, you can check this delivery, which is not here, but it contains the aggregate we have created from this model here. So it brings the information from that one, and it has the source code coming from that same thing. So it is bringing all these events and information from the aggregate like this. So as you have seen, we don't need to create the huge model at one time. We can just create the sample models which are being used very commonly, such as order service or deliver service or product service, and you can keep it on your local server, and you can bring it anytime with this PBC. Just check it, like we can just bring all this other XML system or something. So this Composable Enterprise is containing the function of bringing other model from the server and makes the service much bigger. So if you want to extend this model, you can just bring new bounded context, and let's say there is a rider system, which are the people working for the fine delivery, and you can put in this command and name it pick rider, or another one, cancel rider, and then put in this aggregate, name it rider, and change this key value in the string type, name it rider ID, and maybe it will need the address, product information, and so on. It's not important, so I'll just make it like this. And then the domain event will be named like rider picked, and synchronize these attributes will be connected as a request and response, or rider cancelled, same attributes, and then get this request and response line. And you can just draw a line between order saga and pick rider, this command, and make it into a new order of the service saga. You can name node4, and when this event has been published, you can go back to order saga, and this will be number 5. Then I'll just change it like node4 into 6, 5 into 7, 6 into 8, and 7 into 9. So I have extended this model with putting in a new bounded context called rider. So our simple service was just being ordered, which is the user ordering the product, and then the delivery service starts, and then the product service is running to decrease the stock information. But with this model, we can check the rider system, and this rider comes in as a new actor. So when user orders the product, the delivery service runs, and then they pick the rider, and then if the rider has completed the delivery, then this stock decrease event is being published. So when you use this PBC, you can easily extend your service in any other way. You can put in other models in your server. As you can see, I have 90 models remaining here. So you can bring all these models to your new model creating for the microservice application. So this is how we can use PBC to create the Composable Enterprise model.